Imagine ancient Rome, a bustling city full of life and grandeur. The Forum, the heart of the city, buzzed with activity. Senators debated, merchants traded, and citizens went about their daily lives. But amidst this bustling scene, a different kind of energy thrived, the energy of learning. Education in ancient Rome was not confined to stuffy classrooms. It was a dynamic process woven into the fabric of everyday life. Children learned not just from books and scrolls, but also by observing their elders, participating in family discussions, and absorbing the rich cultural tapestry that surrounded them. This system, however, was not uniform. The education a child received depended largely on their social standing. Wealthy children had access to the best tutors and schools, while the less fortunate relied on family members or practical experience to acquire the skills necessary for survival. Despite these disparities, Roman education shared a common goal: to mold young minds into responsible citizens capable of contributing to the glory of Rome. Whether destined for the Senate or the fields, every child was expected to embrace the values of discipline, loyalty, and service to the state. In ancient Rome, the type of education a child received was directly tied to their family's wealth and social status. This connection between education and social standing was a defining feature of Roman society, shaping the future of its young citizens. For the children of the elite, education was a path to power and influence. These young individuals were groomed from an early age to take on significant roles within the empire, and their education reflected this lofty ambition. These children enjoyed the privilege of private tutors, often Greek slaves renowned for their knowledge and intellect. The Greeks were highly valued for their educational prowess, and their presence in Roman households was a testament to the importance placed on learning. These tutors provided a rigorous education, focusing on subjects like literature, philosophy, rhetoric, and history. The curriculum was designed to cultivate a well-rounded individual, capable of critical thinking and eloquent expression. The goal was to equip these young minds with the skills necessary to navigate the complex world of Roman politics and society. Debating, public speaking, and strategic thinking were all integral parts of their training. They were groomed to become future leaders, their minds honed to debate, strategize, and command. This preparation was essential for maintaining their family's status and influence within the empire. For the children of poorer families, education was a much simpler affair. Their learning environment was vastly different, reflecting their more modest means and the practical needs of their daily lives. Formal schooling was rare, and most children learned the basic skills they needed for survival from their parents or through apprenticeships. This informal education was crucial for their future roles within their communities. Boys often followed in their father's footsteps, learning trades like carpentry, blacksmithing, or farming. These skills were essential for the economic stability of their families and the community at large. Girls, on the other hand, were primarily educated at home, learning skills like weaving, cooking, and childcare. These domestic skills were vital for managing a household and supporting their future families. This disparity in educational opportunities created a stark divide between the social classes. The elite had access to a world of intellectual and cultural enrichment, while the less fortunate were limited to practical, hands-on learning. While the wealthy elite enjoyed access to a vast reservoir of knowledge and culture, the less fortunate remained confined to the practical skills necessary for their designated roles in society. This educational divide perpetuated the existing social hierarchy, ensuring that the elite maintained their dominance while the lower classes remained in their traditional roles. The Roman education system, therefore, was not just about imparting knowledge, but also about reinforcing the societal structure. It ensured that each class remained in its place, with the elite prepared to lead and the lower classes equipped to serve. Despite these differences, all Roman children shared a common cultural heritage, learning the values and traditions that defined Roman identity. This shared cultural foundation helped to unify the empire, even as educational disparities highlighted the divisions within it. Education in ancient Rome was a powerful tool, shaping not only individual futures but also the destiny of the empire itself. It was a reflection of the values and priorities of Roman society, emphasizing the importance of knowledge, tradition, and social order. The legacy of Roman education continues to influence modern educational systems, reminding us of the enduring power of learning and the profound impact it can have on society. In the Roman world, the family unit served as the first and most influential classroom. It was within the home that the foundation of a child's education was laid long before they ever stepped into a formal school setting. Long before formal schooling began, children received their initial education within the walls of their homes. This early education was comprehensive, covering a wide range of subjects that were essential for the development of a well-rounded individual. Mothers played a crucial role in this early stage, instilling in their children the fundamental values of Roman society. They were the primary educators, responsible for teaching their children the virtues that were highly regarded in Roman culture. They taught them about Roman gods and goddesses, ensuring that the children understood the importance of religion and its role in their daily lives. This religious education was not just about rituals, but also about understanding the moral lessons that these deities represented. The importance of family honor was another critical lesson. Children were taught to uphold the family's reputation and to act in ways that would bring pride to their household. This sense of honor was deeply ingrained and influenced their actions throughout their lives, and the stories of their ancestors were recounted with great reverence. These tales were not just stories, but were lessons in bravery, wisdom, and sacrifice. They served as a guide for how to live a virtuous life. These tales, passed down through generations, instilled a sense of belonging and pride in their Roman heritage. They connected the children to their past and gave them a sense of identity and purpose. Children learned about the bravery of Romulus and Remus, the legendary founders of Rome. These stories of courage and determination were meant to inspire the young minds to strive for greatness. The wisdom of Numa Pompilius, the second king of Rome, was another important lesson. His reign was marked by peace and religious reform, and his wisdom was held up as an example for all to follow. And the sacrifices made by their forefathers to build the Roman Republic were recounted with great respect. These stories of sacrifice and dedication were meant to instill a sense of duty and responsibility in the young minds. This early education was not limited to stories and moral lessons. It also included practical skills that were essential for daily life. Mothers also played a vital role in teaching practical skills. They ensured that their children were well equipped to handle the responsibilities that they would face as adults. Girls learned the art of spinning, weaving, and managing a household. These skills were essential for running a home efficiently and were highly valued in Roman society. While boys observed their fathers in their trades or helped with tasks around the farm, this hands-on learning was crucial for developing the skills needed for their future roles in society. This hands-on approach ensured that even children who did not receive formal schooling were equipped with the skills necessary to contribute to their families and society. It was a practical education that prepared them for the real world. The Roman family, therefore, served as a microcosm of Roman society itself. It was within the family that the values, traditions, and skills that defined Roman culture were passed down from one generation to the next. Within its embrace, children were not just nurtured, but also molded. Their characters were shaped by the values and traditions that had made Rome a dominant force in the ancient world. The influence of the family was profound and lasting. It was the first classroom, the place where the seeds of Roman greatness were sown. And it was through this early education that the future leaders of Rome were shaped, ready to take on the challenges of their time and to continue the legacy of their ancestors. As Roman children grew older, their education often extended beyond the confines of their homes. For those who could afford it, private tutors and mentors played a crucial role in shaping young minds. These individuals, often Greek scholars or retired soldiers, were entrusted with the responsibility of providing a more comprehensive and specialized education. Mentors guided their pupils through the intricacies of Roman law, philosophy, literature, and history. They fostered critical thinking, encouraging their students to question, analyze, and debate the ideas that shaped their world. This mentorship extended beyond academics, as mentors also instilled in their pupils the virtues of honor, integrity, and civic duty, shaping them into well-rounded individuals capable of contributing to Roman society. The relationship between mentor and pupil was highly valued in Roman culture. It was seen as a sacred bond built on mutual respect and a shared thirst for knowledge. Mentors often became lifelong friends and advisors, their influence extending far beyond the years of formal education. This emphasis on mentorship underscored the Roman belief in the power of personal guidance and the importance of passing on knowledge and wisdom from one generation to the next. In addition to one-on-one mentorship, group learning was also a significant aspect of Roman education. Children often gathered in small groups to learn together, fostering a sense of community and collaboration. This environment allowed them to engage in lively discussions and debates, further enhancing their understanding of various subjects. Public speaking was another crucial component of their education. Roman children were trained in the art of oratory from a young age, learning to articulate their thoughts clearly and persuasively. This skill was essential for their future roles in public life, whether in the courts, the Senate, or other civic duties. Physical education was also emphasized, as the Romans believed in the importance of a healthy body to complement a healthy mind. Children participated in various physical activities and sports, which not only kept them fit but also taught them discipline, teamwork and perseverance. The arts were not neglected either. Roman children were exposed to music, painting and other forms of artistic expression. This well-rounded education aimed to cultivate their creativity and appreciation for beauty, enriching their lives and broadening their perspective. Libraries played a crucial role in this educational journey. Mentors often guided their pupils through the vast collections of scrolls and manuscripts, teaching them how to conduct research and seek knowledge independently. This practice instilled a lifelong love for learning and intellectual curiosity. Reflection and contemplation were also integral parts of the learning process. Mentors encouraged their pupils to take time to ponder over what they had learned, to internalize the lessons and to apply them in their daily lives. This holistic approach to education ensured that Roman children grew into thoughtful, informed and responsible adults. Celebrating achievements was another important aspect of the mentor-pupil relationship. Milestones in education were marked with ceremonies and recognition, reinforcing the value of hard work and dedication. These celebrations not only motivated the students, but also strengthened the bond between mentor and pupil. Often the most profound lessons were learned outside the traditional classroom setting. Mentors and pupils would engage in deep philosophical discussions while strolling through gardens or sitting by fountains. These moments of informal learning were cherished and often left a lasting impact on the students. Eventually, the time would come for mentors and pupils to part ways. However, the bond they had formed and the knowledge they had shared would endure. The pupils, now equipped with wisdom and skills, would go on to make their own contributions to society, carrying forward the legacy of their mentors. The mentors, in turn, took pride in the accomplishments of their pupils, knowing that they had played a crucial role in shaping the future. This cycle of mentorship and the pursuit of knowledge was a cornerstone of Roman culture, ensuring that each generation was prepared to build upon the achievements of the past and strive for a better future.